In this first set of questions, you're asked to convert a percent to a decimal, and that's just a skill that you need to have as we continue to work with percents as you get older and older and get into higher levels of math. So that's something you want to be really fluent in. If you're not sure how to do that, let me give you a couple of examples. Let's say I have the percent 14%. All right, remember 14% means 14 per 100. So I could think of that as 14 over 100. So these numbers are equivalent. And 14 over 100 is just a division problem. So I could do 14 divided by 100 to then turn that into a decimal. And so 14 divided by 100, if you aren't uncomfortable doing that right now, just grab a calculator, that's fine. Or you might remember the trick of moving the decimal place 2 places to the left. So the decimal place is right here. And so if I move it 2 places to the left, it'll be here. So this would be 14 hundredths written like that. And so this is how we go from a percent to a decimal. You just divide the percent by 100. If you have a percent that's over 100, like maybe you have 150%, all right, I do the same thing. I can divide the percent by 100. Now, 150% is more than one. It's more than one whole. 150 divided by 100. If you put that into the calculator, you're going to get 1.5. If you move the decimal, like I showed you earlier, 2 places to the left, 1, 2, you get here. Now, if you wrote 1.50, that says the same thing. That's the same as 1.5, or 1 and 5 tenths is the same as 1 and 50 hundredths. And then what if you have a percent that already has a decimal in it? So maybe it's 3 and 5 tenths percent, 3.5%. Again, you do the exact same thing. I divide by 100. So 3 and 5 tenths over 100, or 3 and 5 tenths divided by 100. If I move my decimal 2 places to the left, notice I'm kind of coming out here where I don't have anything, so I'm going to need a placeholder 0. So I would end up with 0.035, or I could read that as 35 thousandths. And so again, to go from a percent to a decimal, divide the percent by 100.